fools. Got that fire inside, we're rising up to shine. This is our time, yeah, we're feeling so divine. Oh, we're thriving, we'll be thriving, bold and free. Women owning midlife, just you wait and see. Dance through the changes with a heart so strong. This is our anthem, come and sing along.
Hello and welcome back to Not Your Mother's Midlife. I am Johanna, your host, and this is a video, not an audio. So if you're listening to this on a podcast platform, then you're not going to get the full deal because I'm going to be using my face and my hands and my hair and some products. So flip on over to YouTube. But if you're already on YouTube, welcome. If you listen to my previous episode about hair thinning and aging and hormones, etc., you will remember that I was talking about my hair was starting to thin, like around the front. I didn't know if it was from breakage, from over-processing it, or if it was hormonal or age, or I don't know, it just started. I'll show you in a second. During my research for that episode, I got very curious about Minoxidil. Is that how you say it? Gosh, I should have practiced that words. You know, I'm not very good at words. Minoxidil, the one I'm going to talk about today is called Growplex, but they're all the same, and we'll get into that in a second. So I decided that I am going to try this because I will show you, well, I'll pop some photos in, but it's mostly, I got really dark roots right now, so it looks like I'm balding there, but I don't actually have a problem in the part area at all. Where it is just along here. I don't know if you can see that it's all uneven there. I've always had my hairline's always been really far back. I always joke that I've got a 5 head, not a forehead. But do you see here how it's getting more sparse? It's always gone back far. I've always had this massive area. You could use it as advertising, I think. Stop cars on the side of the road. You could use my forehead as a light for a lighthouse. To shine a light on that, because look how huge it is. See, and if you're just listening, now you want to go to the video and have a look to see just how big it is. I don't know, I'm using this pointer, but just along here also I noticed, and I don't know if it's always been there. I've just never really taken a good look at my hairline before. But yeah, I just noticed it's sparse here, and this is going far back, and it's getting really thin. And also recently, I cut my own fringe, and so I cut it and I grew it out because it just looks so thin and like mangy. And then what I've noticed is it's literally kind of not growing back. It's just breaking off. So my fringe is gone, but it hasn't really grown out. It just started breaking off. And I know that was from over-processing. If you listen to that podcast, and you'll learn why I over-processed it. And I do have one line of extensions in because my hair is like a toddler's hair. And so I just put one line. I do them myself. I could actually do a video on that because I literally set up some mirrors and sewed it in myself. So I just have that just to give it a little bit more volume. Otherwise, it's so baby fine on the bottom that, I could cut it really short and just like start it all over again, which I have done many times in my life. Anyway, back to the story, Johanna. So this is what I'm trying. I just ordered this one, Growplex. I'll post the name of it and the website down below. I saw another woman doing it's on Instagram, I think, or Facebook. I can't remember. I think it's called the Thin Hair Girls Club. I think that's the name of it. She's from England and she's really cute, but shows you her tiny little ponytail. And she was using this. And then I think she's been on it for 6 months or something. And you can see that she's like got all this hair growing here. It's thicker and it was crazy. And I thought, hey, I've got to try it. Okay, why does it work? It is a vasodilator, I think that's the right word. And basically what it means is it just like dilates the small blood vessels, and it dilates them, and then more oxygen and blood flowing in there, more nutrition. And so that's the first thing. And the second thing is that it slows down the resting phase of the hair growth and also prolongs the growing phase. So you're getting the best of every world, basically, because your hair is staying in there longer and growing longer, and more hairs are growing, which can be a problem. So if it drips constantly, like when you're putting this on, you're going to get hair in wherever it's dripping. So you want to be really careful. And so after doing my little research, watching a lot of people do the videos, this is the technique that I have come up with. And also one thing I forgot to say is, I don't know why I'm being so aggressive with it, is this started out as a blood pressure pill that people would take, and people started noticing that they were growing more hair with it. And it's probably bad if you're a female and you started growing, moustache and a beard, and chest hair, back hair. But if you're a man, you started growing hair, they were like, this is fantastic. So that's why it came out first for men, I'm pretty sure. There is a 5% for men, and they put it on twice a day. And there is a 2.5 or 2% for women. And from every dermatologist that I've been watching and listening to, they're like, women, just get the 5%. You're wasting your money and everything. It doesn't work as well, the 2%. Get the 5% and use it just once a day, as opposed to the men using theirs twice a day. So that's what I did. Well, this one, it's not for men or women, even though it's blue. It's in 5%. So what I do in the evening, I do this in the evening because you want it to stay on for about 4 hours to really penetrate and get in there. And I also don't want to put it on in the middle, in the morning, and then put makeup on and maybe bring some down on my face or just mess it up. I don't know. So I just do it at night before I go to bed. And I got this little makeup brush that I already had, and I dampen it just so it doesn't like soak up all the product and then you're wasting product in here. So I dampen it and wipe it off, and I spray like, this is foam. That's the other good thing. The foam kind of stays where you want it to, whereas the liquid drops are like really runny, like water. And so when you put it in, it can like run into different areas down your face or wherever you don't want it. And like I said, I don't really have a problem here, but I'm going for it because I'm going to see if I can get some thick hair because I'm sick of this toddler hair. So I've been putting it all over the front, not down the back so much. But anyway, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. And then I put my little brush in and I just do that. And then gosh, this thing doesn't want to stand up. And then I part it again, get some more and put it in, and I go all the way down. And then I do this other side and I do the back. To be honest, I do the front and here first, and whatever's left over, I use on the back. Then I go in here and I get all these little areas. Put some more on, get in here in that little bald area. And I really get in the fringe area. And then like whatever's left over, I put in the back. Then I bend over and I kind of massage it all in. And honestly, it all sinks in. Your hair's not like greasy. And because I know people have complained about that it makes your hair really greasy. And I think that might be the solution. And I don't know if the foams are more expensive. I don't know. They should just all be foam. Who wants the solution if it's messy and sticky and greasy and gross? But I'll try this one. And when it's all done, I think I've seen one. Maybe it's from Costco, and it's got like a long nozzle. And I think that would be really good because then you can just like put it down there without having to use the brush, and like it's more pointed. I don't know. I'll see. So I will check back in a month and see if we notice any difference. I'll let you know. And yeah, I'll pop some photos in so you can see up close what my hair looks like right now so we can compare. Hope this tongue-tied. Hopefully this was helpful and somewhat entertaining, and I will see you soon. Thanks for listening or watching. Bye-bye.